This is Solo P1 again. Finally, Happy New Year 2025. This is the first stream of the year. The topic today, we're going to be talking about Trent Alexander. Do you care if he leaves or do you care if he stays? So, before we start talking about this, I'm going to bring in my co-accused, my partner in crime, TOTO! Abba! TOTO, you can add yourself, bro. There you go.
Oh, yeah, big up, man. Big up.
How you doing, bro?
Yeah, man, doing well. Happy New Year to you all, man. Yeah, that's all, man. Just trying to.
That's what you need to say, bro.
Trying to make the most of this year, man, because 2024 was crap. So
yeah, but we can make it better. It's all about positivity, man. We can make it better. You just look back on 20. A lot of people usually do the reflect on it. They reflect on the year past, and then you just make it better. You just try and make it better. It is what it is. Now, I'm going to bring in this special guest. It's not just a special guest. He's VIP. VIP standard, gold standard. This guy's been around a long time. He knows everything about Liverpool. You know anything about the history, this is the guy you talk to. Trust me. Brilliant channel. Go subscribe to him. Go follow him everywhere on X and on Instagram as well. So, this guy is like a family member of the channel, really. Anfield, Uncle Rod's. Big up. There you
big
go.
Up, bless up, one love, man.
Can you hear me now?
Big up, bless up, one love, King. TOTO hammer in the ends. What?
Yeah.
If you don't know, you better get to know, G.
Damn straight. This is a wing. Today we're just going to be talking about anything today, bro.
Yeah.
It's one of them. It's a New Year. It's a wing video. This is what me and TOTO call. You know, when we just do a video and we just wing it. We just talk about anything. It's New Year, man. We're just going to talk about anything today. So let me just put my fan on.
Yeah, man. Why not? Why not? I'm here for it, bro.
Obviously, the main topic is about Trent Alexander. I'll put it on the title. Do you really care if he leaves? You know my thoughts on it. I said it the other day. I don't care if he leaves or he stays. But, you know, like I spoke to Fozzie on Twitter today. He said it's a clown show. I goes, it is a clown show. I realised. I said, look. I say, you know, my thoughts on it. As long as we keep VVD and we keep Mo Salah, they're the main things for me. And he goes, he 100% agrees. So it is what it is. Or Trent could be just trolling everybody that he's gonna stay, really, and he's just trolling because he seems the type, innit? He seems that type, but he's like a troll, innit? But it is what it is. So what are you saying about it? Last minute. Say what you want, man. Say what you want. So I'm just gonna put this video on TikTok.
No, you know what it is. I think people just want to be straight. People just want to know whether you're staying or going. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you go in, well, we're prepared for life without you. If you stay in, we'll prepare for life with you. Do you know what I mean? They just want to know. And I think in some sort of respects, he's not doing himself any favors by not coming out and saying yay or nay. Do you know what I mean? Because nobody at the end of the day, it's to sort of like to say, well, you need to let out all your secrets. All you need to do is to say, well, look, what they're writing over there, don't believe that. Believe what I say. Do you know what I mean? And what I'm saying is to be no decision yet on the contract. And that's it. And it goes like, when it comes to contracts, you know what I mean? You're here for me. Unless you hear from me, everything else is yes. That's all we want him to do. Do you know what I mean? But all this pussyfooting around, do you know what I mean? Because you got to think about it, right? Yeah. It's not only him, Trent, at the end of the day, that hasn't signed a contract. Virgil ain't signed one yet. And Salah ain't signed one yet. So when you think about it, all three of them can go, innit? Really?
Yeah, true.
Do you know what I mean? So it's just like, I just think at the end of the day, sort of like, FSG and all them people, they just need to get pull their finger out. You know what it is at the end of the day? It's just like, everybody's waxing lyrical about how good, Richard Hughes is and then from that.
I never did.
Right? I'm not saying, obviously, you per se.
I know you know. I know.
Yeah, we've had those chats. But you know, the noise is at the day how good he is and this and that, right? But really and truly, what has he done since he's come in?
He ain't done anything. He just brought Chiesa.
And the thing is about Kiesa's hit and miss. You don't know whether
there's always a big hype as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's like really and truly, and they right. The contract business and everything that, right? Yeah. All that contract business, that's your domain. That's the sporting director's domain.
Exactly.
The thing is that what people got to realize that you got to start looking to Richard Hughes for answers. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because we ain't had a peep out of you.
That's what I'm
saying.
saying.
What I mean? Yeah. So it's you know what it is? It's a shit show, to be honest.
Brazy, big up. Happy New Year to you. Brazy said, "I'm okay with losing Trent for free solo." Yes, so am I. Now, the free are kind of debatable. If we're losing for our fee, which is going to go on the free, let's face it. Real Madrid, if it is true, Real Madrid have said that they want Trent. So they've publicly said it now. That's fact. So it's up to Trent now, isn't it? It's up to Trent what he wants to do. He can either start Liverpool or he might want more money. He might want to stay to the end of the season and like try and push for more money on his contract. He might want that. Depends. He might be playing that game. But either way, look, just get Mo Salah's contract done. Get Virgil van Dijk done because we are now in January the 1st. They can speak to other clubs. They might come out and say, Trent, look, Mo Salah might come out and say, and Virgil, we love this club. And they might love the club. But if the club is not showing ambition, they can go somewhere else and get more money. Why would they stay? It's about money at the end of the day and securing life for them and the family and generations to come in it. They're not going to wait for Liverpool, but why would they do that? If they're not showing loyalty to them, why should they show loyalty to Liverpool? That's how I look at it. Well, big up anyway. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's what I just said. They're the two we need to keep. Virgil first, then Mo.
12 midnight tonight. 12 midnight.
Yeah, that's it. It's starting now. They can start talking now.
Yeah, from 12 midnight tonight. Yeah, Brazy's right. Richard Hughes is a massive fraud.
Yeah,
he
Sorry.
is. You know, I think I don't want to lose Trent on a free. If we're gonna sell him, I want to get a price for him. I want to get a price tag for him because I don't want to lose that money because we can potentially get 89, 75, 80 plus million for Trent, right? Because you know he's young right back, you know, and he's in high demand because Real Madrid really need it. And what Liverpool needs to do is try to do good business with them and try to offer a high price, so a reasonable high price, so we can actually get money, so we can invest that into more players, like a new centre back, for an example, a new left foot centre back, a new DM, whatever, right? Whatever position Liverpool wants, we need the money from him, you know, and we don't want to lose him on a free, and that's just me. If he does go, I don't really care about it, like I said numerous of times. I don't want to lose him on a free because that's just more money waste at the end of the day.
Yeah. It is more money weight. It's just, you know, look, I just want this circus to just finish. You know, it's just, I want us to just get on with the season. I don't want this can derail us. It could derail us, you know. I know the professional footballers, but this news, with all Trent and all that, and VVD and Salah, it could derail our season. It could. There might be like the locker room, you know, when they're in the locker room, it might upset the locker room and might throw us off a bit. I know we've got Arnie Slot there, whatever, but then a lot of them mans in the change room have known each other for a long time, you get me? VVD's known Salah a long time and vice versa, like with Diaz, you know what I mean? They all know each other, they're all good friends.
Yeah.
And this could derail it. Just get it sorted with Mo Salah and VVD. The captain should be first. Virgil van Dijk, we lose Van Dijk, we ain't going to win the league. Very simple. And I'm just saying that, and that's just very simple. Virgil van Dijk is the key for our defense. If we lose him, there's no one even close to coming to replace him. And that's it. That's the main priority. And he's the captain. So they should sort him out first. Regarding Salah, very important as well. But if Salah did go now, what will happen is we've got Diaz, we've got a potential good player in Chiesa, we've got Gakpo, and we've got Jota. So we've still got a decent front line that most teams in the Premier League would kill for. You get me? They would kill for. So that's why I say VVD is the most important. It says on there, it goes, but his contract runs out in the summer, yeah. But they could make arrangements, pre-contracts, can't they?
Yeah, from 12 midnight tonight,
yeah.
they can start talking to other clubs.
Yeah, but
all clubs can start talking to them. You know what I mean? So that, but the thing is about it in the days is like, I don't care who comes first, just as long as it gets done. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Personally, I think they just sign all three of them at the same time. All three of them at the same time sign their contract. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just long as it gets done.
Yeah. I think that with the scouts of Liverpool fans, right? I think if they find out that Trent signed a pre-contract, I think Trent will be booed out of the building. If he
done it on a slide. If he done it on a slide,
they find out that he signed a pre-season contract.
Yeah.
Pre-contract that it's already been signed, but it's been kept behind closed doors. That's snake. That's just snake.
They'll find out, though.
They will. Then look,
they
could find out. They will find out because even if you keep it behind closed doors, there might be a journalist somewhere, but I'll just catch it and boom, report it. It's out. It's out everywhere, right? And if he signs a pre-contract and we've all from ages ago, right, and we didn't know about it, no one knew about it, Liverpool fans will boo him on the pitch, and that's what he's facing, and the right should. I would. If someone like player signed
you're right. If you've done it the sly way, like you just said, yeah. But if you've done it the honourable way and they come out and say, "Look, I've done my shit with the club. I love the club. I've won everything with the club. Yeah, but I want to move on." I think the Liverpool fans would respect it. All right, you're gonna get a few idiots, but the majority of the fans will respect it. But if he dips out sly at the end of the season, has already had that contract signed like 3-4 months ago, then nah.
Because you know something, like people, the large majority of people will respect Rashford because of the way he's done it. He's come out and then say he wants to leave. Excuse me, he wants to leave because he wants a new challenge. You know what I mean? And so forth. So people will, a lot of the Man United fans will respect him. Do you know what I mean?
Of course.
Do you know what I mean? There are going to be some idiots that sort of like this and that. Do you know what I mean? If you look at the larger majority of Man United fans, do you know what I mean? They will respect him. So I don't see why at the end of the day Trent can't do the same thing if he wants to leave. Now, check this now. This could be a smoke screen, yeah?
Yeah.
This could be a smoke screen. And you know what, at the end of the day, he wants to sign all along. Do you know what I'm saying? He wants to sign all along. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Wants to sign his contract all along. It could be a smoke screen. We don't know.
Yeah.
But we're not going to know at the end of the day. Because put it this way, actions speak louder than words.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. So listen, it's sticky. It's really sticky. And it's literally turned into a bit of a shit show.
It's a circus.
It is, but the thing is that you cannot blame Trent as much you can blame people like Richard Hughes and Martin Edwards. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah.
But more time at the day, you have to blame people like Richard Hughes, because if Richard Hughes is a sporting director, he is supposed to take care of all this.
Yeah.
He's supposed to, and the thing is that they right since Richard Hughes has come in,
yeah,
right, and obviously now up to the president, you haven't heard anything from Richard Hughes.
Oh no,
you've heard nothing from him.
Nothing at all.
Nothing at all. So you don't really know what he's doing. You don't really know what his job is.
No,
it's your job just to sort of like own that title. Is that that's what it is? Just to say, look, you know what, Liverpool's got a sporting director. Is that it? Because since he's come in, you've heard nothing for what he's done. Nothing in his plans or anything like that, or plans of bringing people in, or plans of like signing a contract or whatever. You've heard nothing from him.
Oh no.
I'm saying that, Dave, when you look at Richard Hughes, what is your purpose? Literally, what?
I know what you're saying, Rods, and you might be right anyway. Most likely you're right on this one anyway. But it could be that they've offered him money, and he wants more. Because when you get free players like them, he's gonna be looking at Mo Salah. He's gonna be thinking, right, if Mo Salah is gonna be getting 350 every week, right, I want to get near to that because one, I'm younger.
Yeah.
Two, I've got more of a lifespan at the club because I'm in my prime. Salah's at the end of his career, and that might be the problem. And this is what happens when you get free players when the contracts run out at the same time. Right. This all should have been done 2 years ago. Trent's contract should have been done 2 years ago. All their contracts should have been done by now. But what they did, they waited and waited and waited. And obviously now they want Trent to stay. But I think the money that they're offering Trent, I think he wants more. And I think he's going to hold out to the summer. And then whatever they offer him, he's going to call their bluff. And then he'll probably do what he's going to do. I don't think nothing's going to happen in January. You're just going to hear rumours up to the end of the season. That's my opinion on it.
Well, Richard Hughes needs to come out and say something.
Yeah.
He needs to come out and say something because at the moment he's doing nothing.
No.
He's literally doing nothing. You literally don't know what his purpose is there. You literally don't know what his purpose is at the club. You literally don't know why he's been brought into the club. At least at the day when they brought in sort of like Smacker. Was it Smacker? When they brought in him, on a temporary basis at the day, right? Yeah. You knew his purpose because what he did, he got straight to work.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? In bringing in certain players, right? Richard Hughes at the day, what's he done?
I don't know.
What has he done? Now, what can you say that he's done?
No,
he's done. Do you know what I mean? You hardly. Listen, do you know what I mean? No, you don't hear.
I know.
All you heard at the day is like this at the day. Yeah, Richard Hughes is coming in and they as a new sporting director, in June or July, whatever. Yeah, he's coming in from Bournemouth. Yeah, and he's bringing his dusty mate with him as well, Gary Burke. Right? Yeah, right. He's bringing in them man saying that's all you heard at the day, right?
I know.
Ever since then, right? What have you heard out of Richard Hughes? Oh yeah, he rocked up at West Ham. He was at West Ham the other day, was he?
Yeah.
That's it. So two things that you've heard from Richard Hughes. What is his purpose? Because somebody tell me what Richard Hughes' purpose is.
Look, it's January transfer window now, and I think we're going to buy absolutely no one.
Yeah, exactly. I said it all long toes.
What we're going to do, we're going to renew probably Salah and VVD's contract, right? Trent's going to go, and that's it. That's all the transfer action we're going to have. We're going to have no left centre back. We're going to have no winger. We're going to have no six. We're going to have no properly new striker. We're going to have no one in coming new to our club, right? So we're signing no one. Absolutely no one. Just like last year, no one. Like the year before, no one. Right? Because the only signings we effectively had is we brought Endo. I think last season we brought Endo, and then then Chiesa this year, right? I mean last year now. Last year we brought Endo. Endo and Chiesa. We brought no one basically. So
Endo was bought in the summer.
When Klopp was there. Yeah. Now he means the year. He means the same year. He means the same year.
Transfers done, right? The only player and the only transfer that we brought in under the Arne Slot regime. Let's talk about the Arne Slot regime, right? Yeah, because it's a new regime now. The only player that we brought in is Chiesa. Now he looks very doubtful if he's going to be at Liverpool. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. If you're to believe reports of the day, it's like
I've still got faith in him.
Yeah, don't get wrong. I've got faith in him, and I think he's a great player. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's all about at the end of the day what these guys at FSG and them lot people there want to do. It's all about what they want to do and think that right now. This is what is it. TOTO made a good point. We're buying nobody, and I've said that long. We're not buying anybody in January. Don't get excited for January window to come, because I'll be very surprised if anybody's coming in.
Because you know how the club rolls.
Yeah, see, what it is at the end of the day is this, right? What is with FSG? They're hustlers, yeah. They're hustlers, and what they do at the end of the day, right? They'll only spend money when they know at the end of the day they can make it back. Yeah.
Yeah.
For instance, at the day they spent a load of money at the day, right? Yeah, when we wasn't in the Champions League, right?
Yeah,
you know what I mean, to get us into the Champions League.
Get us back to make that money back.
Once we fall out of the Champions League, yeah, they will start spending the money because once they get back in the Champions League, they know at the end of the day they can make that back in the rounds, in the rounds and stuff, right? Now at the end of the day, it's more better for them now because you've got more rounds. It's like a league now. Do you understand what I'm saying? Yeah. They've made literally at the end of the day so far. At the end of the day, now they've got 2 games to go, mind you. So far, they've made 82.5 million at the Champions League. So they're only going to spend money when they can see a return. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So now at the end of the day, they're in the Champions League, yeah, and the top of the table in the Champions League, and the top of the league, right? What they think top of the league now? Yes, say for argument's sake, right? We go on this season, yeah, and we win the league, right? Yeah, that's a guarantee that they spot in the Champions League. Yeah, guaranteed spot, right? Yeah, because I think it gets to a certain point in the season and day where you're guaranteed a Champions League spot. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. If you go in much, but anyway, so the guaranteed Champions League, right? That's another reason why they won't spend money, because they're thinking, so why do we need to spend money? We're in the Champions League now. Do you understand what I'm getting at?
Yeah,
you don't need
to
spend money. So don't make no mistake, make no mistake that like in this transfer window we won't spend nobody, sign anybody, and in the summer transfer window, I doubt if we sign anybody either.
No, I'm done about the summer transfer window.
No, I
reckon we'll sign about one.
No, you know what it is. You know what it is to Solo, right? This is why I say that, because they won't need to.
Because if we win the league?
Yeah, that's what I say. They won't need to, because they will only need to spend money, or they only. I'll say what say they don't only need to. They only spend money when they drop out the Champions League spot. It's been proven before. When we won the Champions League, that season and for that, who did we sign? Nobody. Yeah.
When we dropped out the Champions League, that's when we start to. That's when we brought Gakpo and all that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. When we drop out the Champions League in the day, right? Yeah. That's when we start signing. Because what is it? When we won the Champions League that season and day, who did we sign? We brought in Adrian on the free.
Yeah,
we brought in sort of like Sepp Vandenberg for 2.5 million.
Yeah.
And we brought in sort of Javier for 2.5 million in the day, right?
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? So we didn't really sign anybody of you know what I mean? We didn't really spend no money, yeah? We just brought in some players at the day for the future. Seth Vandenberg hardly played for a club, and they got 30 million for him. Run there, 30 million for him, yeah? And, we kept Harvey Elliott, right? Adrian actually refused a contract with us.
I know.
Do you know what I mean? So anyway, he went back to Real Betis, yeah? All right, yeah? The following season now, right? We're on the Premiership, right? Yeah? And that summer, we never signed anybody. We signed nobody at all. I'm telling you.
I know how to go.
Right?
When we won the Champions League, we won the league. I was looking, we're gonna sign this big signing. It never happened.
All the players that they signed and everything, that right?
It was when we was down, I remember.
Yeah, prior to that, like your Mo Salahs and you know what I mean, and your Virgil van Dijks and all that, right? That was when they was trying to get top 4. You know
and then when we won the league, I remember we won the league, we won the Premier League, and we won the Champions League. And I was looking to see where we was going to strengthen. Yeah, I thought now we've got the money, now we're in the league, now we're in the big time, we're going to spend money, and they never spent it. They always left us short. Every time they left us short. Every time we needed that one extra player that will get us over the line again, they go, oh, no, we don't need it. We're monitoring them, but we're not going to go for it because that's not the right. Or if they think, they'll say something like, if the player doesn't want us straight away, we don't want him. That's the arrogance. That's the arrogance.
But
that is pure arrogance. There's loads of clubs out there than Liverpool, you know.
Yeah, but they're covering that.
They're covering
up their arrogance because the fact in the day, right? They feel this is what they feel. They don't need to spend money if we're in the Champions League
because they get that money every year.
Because they make money in the Champions League. Yeah, what it is once they come out of that Champions League spot. Yeah,
I know. Right?
That's when they start spending. That's the only time they start spending. That's why I say it in the day, right? Make the mistake at the day, right? But don't be surprised. Do not be surprised, right? If obviously January we don't sign anybody, and summer we don't sign anybody. Yeah, I'm telling you, do not be surprised in the day. The only time I reckon at the day, right, that we're gonna sign players of substantial worth at the day, right, is if we drop out the Champions League spot, right? Yeah. Or if we really, really, obviously, at the day, need this player. And I mean, at the day, if we get an injury to somebody in the day, a bad injury to somebody, then they will set the about. Or if sort of like a player decides he wants to leave, I mean, we'll replace that player. I'm telling you at the day, right? This is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
This is what I'm trying to say at the day with these guys. Sorry to cut it out.
Yeah, it's all right.
With these guys from FSG and the stuff and everything like that, right? The way that our club's been run and everything, I don't like it. These people are charlatans. They are charlatans.
Everybody knows that. Everybody knows that. Everyone knows what they're like.
Yeah, like FSG will, like you said, rise about. I think similar to what you said, that FSG will only panic buy if we're really in trouble. They think, because we're sitting on top of the league, we're sitting on top of the Champions League, we don't need to buy no one. We need to just buy no one because we've got to think of the long term. Because what if we got injuries? Say if our players run out of legs, say if we run out of rotational players, anything can happen. Anything can happen in football. It's a weird game. Anything can happen, right? And they will only panic buy for relegation, or we're just in trouble. Like we can't. We're in trouble getting Champions Leagues. We're in trouble getting Europe. We're in trouble getting, getting in the Champions League. It's just FSG has so much priorities about different teams. But I'm gonna go through some of the chats.
Well,
we just need 3 points on Sunday. So 3 points is the most. Yeah. I don't care what score it is on Sunday. Of course, I want it to be a big score because actually I hate United. But I
want 10.
Yeah, 10. Look, I don't really care. I don't really care what the score is. It's still 3 points. You move on. That's the problem with owners that have multiple teams in different sports and leagues. Yeah, like I said, it's different priorities and it's just crap.
We're in a hopeless situation, guys. We're in a hopeless situation.
This statement don't mean nothing to me because this is not even really news. Look what he says. All right. Ramajid insists, right? Ramajid insists to sign Trent Arnold on as their top target for 2025. You don't say. Everybody who knows about football, who reads football stuff, knows that Real Madrid want Trent. So really, this isn't really news. Yeah. Liverpool have clearly told Real Madrid that Trent Arnold is not for sale. This is where the clever one comes in now. This is where the reverse psychology in. Liverpool are saying, oh yeah, he's not up for sale. But soon as the summer finishes, they haven't got no say at all. He can just walk into Madrid. And that they think that's going to cover their arse. You get me what I'm saying? If they really wanted him, they'd pay the money what he wants, innit? They'd pay the money what he wants. Yeah, if it's a financial situation, it's the money. They were paying what he wants. This statement's clever, saying, Liverpool says Trent's not for sale in January. But what about in August? So if he goes in August on a free transfer, they're going to put out a statement similar to this and say something like, well, what we offered him, we didn't want it. They'll put him out there just to protect themselves. Just to protect themselves. You know it's coming because all this is not news. All this is not news. Everybody knows this is going on. So him reporting that for Victor Romano, reporting that, that's not news for me. Everybody knows what's going on behind the scenes. But basically, for me, when I look at this situation, I think it's a financial situation. I think Trent wants more money and FSG or whoever they are doing the contract negotiations, they are saying, no, that's what we can give you. Because that's what they're like. People say, and people talk about, Richard Hughes and all that, Richard Hughes, Richard Hughes and that are brought in, but at the end of the day, they've got a budget in it. They're there to make FSG profit. Very simple. That's what they're there for. Find the young little players in the middle of nowhere into some funny country you've never heard of. Bring them for about 20,000 and make him into a star. That's what they're there for. They go on the computer, do all the data analysis and all that. That's what they're there for at the end of the day. But that's what it is for me. I think it's a financial situation. If they offered Trent what he wanted, they said to Trent and say, yeah, they're 300,000 a week. Yeah? Guaranteed Trent would stay.
The fact is, the fact is at the end of the day, right, with this situation, right, is that from 12 o'clock tonight, 12 midnight tonight, they ain't got no say whether he's not for sale or not. Because he can start talking to Real Madrid and sign a free contract.
That's what I'm saying. This statement's stupid.
Yeah, he's stupid because the fact of the day is this, right? Yeah, right. If they're saying that day, right? If Liverpool are saying that day, well, look, and they've got a stance and saying he's not for sale. Yeah, he's got that stance saying not for sale. Why haven't they sorted out this contract for a long time? Why haven't they done that? Do you know what I mean? So that's to me, and that's just poppycock. Yeah. That literally is just a poppycock and everything that, right? Because if it's that valuable to you and stuff, right, you would have literally had him signed now. You know what I mean? Any respectable top club at the end of the day, right, gets their star players on a long-term contract for an early out. They're getting negotiations and they thrash out somebody. And a lot of people got to realise in the day, look what they did to Mane. Look what they did to Mane. When Mane wanted more money in it, they offered him pittance at the end of the day, right? Yeah. And Mane was just as good a player as Salah. He was just as good a player as Salah and for that. Yeah. And they offered him pittance, and then Mane said, I don't want that. I want this. And so, we can't do this.
That's, you know what I mean? Saying.
So then he went, look what they've done to Gino Ronaldo.
Yeah.
When Gino Ronaldo wanted a pay rise at the day, right? They didn't give it to him. They literally let Gino Ronaldo go on a free. And we suffer for that. We suffer for that Gino Ronaldo going on a free until Ryan Gravenberch came in. We literally suffer for that. So these people at the day that's running the club, right? They do not care about the club. They were literally at the day, right? I'm telling you, they were literally at the day. Other than give these players at the day the money that they want, they'll be willing at the day to let these players go. I'm telling you. They will say at the day, well, if you're going to set this and everything, you can go then. You can go on a free. And then they'll put us on spin and everything like to make it look like, well, they were the awkward ones, we were the reasonable ones. When it's not like that. Do you know what I mean? I'm telling you at the day, this is the thing about it. Having Arlie Stock come in, having Arlie Stock come in and he's doing so well at the day, right, could be more of a curse than anything else. I'm telling you.
What would be a curse? What's a curse? What do you mean?
No, I'm just saying that day, having Arlie Stock coming in, right, and doing so well, could be more of a curse. You know why? Yeah? Because the more he does well and for that, right, the more they feel and they don't have to invest into the club, into the squad. The more they don't have to invest into the club. Listen, I'm telling you something for now. Yeah? If Arlie Stock wins the league and the Champions League, or even if he wins the league this season, or like one or the other, like league or wins the Champions League or wins both, I'm telling you, all FSG will say to him is this, right? Well, the same players that got these trophies is the same players that you're gonna have for the following season, and it makes it even worse for Arnie Slot, right? Because Arnie Slot is a head coach, he's got no say in the transfers. You get what you're given. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I know. So we know how FSG is. Everybody knows that they're tight. Yeah, they know that they're penny pinching. That's our club. The penny pinchers. Everybody's saying on here on these comments. They said, "I'm going on the comment section." What people said on there. They said, "Let them talk. We will see how all this folds out." Obviously, you got the haters as well saying, "Let's laugh at Liverpool." Got a picture of Drew Bellingham. He says Trent is valued higher by Liverpool than I doubt it. Go on, Trent. Become a Galactico that your talent deserves. Everyone's saying F Bellingham. Real Madrid insists to sign Real Madrid insists to sign Trent Alexander-Arnold as their top target 2025, as revealed in March. All this year is not news to me. This is just basically, this doesn't mean anything. Real Madrid will keep working on it in July. Liverpool have clearly told Real Madrid they won't start in January. Yeah, but in July it'll be gone if stuff don't get sorted out. But it is what it is. Look, at the end of the day, if he's going to leave, just come out and say he's leaving. then we can move on, innit? That's all it is. We could just move on because at the end of the day, right, you're not bigger than the club, bro. You know, you're not bigger than the club.
And I think at the end of the day, the more motivation Trent gets to leave, and the more eventually he will leave. And yeah, like I said, I don't want players at the club that's going to put not 100% performances in. Because that's what he's going to end up doing. He don't want to play for the club. He will force himself to play bad. He won't play for the best visibility. Then he'll start playing bad. That's when the fans boo, and that's when his legacy just crumbles, just like that in that one specific moment, right?
I don't think it's.
Hopefully, he hasn't signed a pre-contract agreement because that'd be bad. But look, my overall thoughts on it is that Real Madrid would want their right back because Carvajal's injured with ACL injury, and he won't be back for quite some time. Right, so Real Madrid is desperately in need for that right back.
And he's getting older.
You know what Real Madrid's like? Like, they will offer that money. They will offer that money high, and then we need to take advantage of that, take the money, and put it into more players. That's the way I'll think about it.
Do you know what it is, TOTO? You know, he's with Carvajal. I know he's out for a while. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, I think he's out for the rest of the season. I do believe. But another thing, what people got to remember about Carvajal is that Carvajal's getting old now. He's in his 30s.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So they want a younger person to replace him. And what better person to replace him than the best right back in the world at the moment? You know what I mean? He's the best right back in the world. Now, to be fair, at the end of the day, right? To be fair, I don't even think at the end of the day it's Trent's fault. I think it's more Liverpool fault. The people that's running sort of like Liverpool. Because really and truly at the end of the day, right, if Trent's saying that he wants this amount of money and everything, well, I think he's proved that he's worth that sort of money. Because you see, the thing is about it, the mistake that other clubs made, right, was giving these people high wages at the day, and they weren't even worth the money. Like Jadon Sancho was on 350 bags a week, and he's nowhere near the quality. You got Casemiro and everything like he's on 350 bags a week. You know what I mean? All players like that in Man United squad and everything like that. If they want to get rid of them, they can't get rid of them because they're on a high wages. You know what I mean? I can understand that, those sort of players. But you look at Trent and then Trent is actually earned it. Trent, you know what I mean, he won everything. And before the age of 24, he won everything. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I think if he wants 350 bags a week in the day, I think he should get it. You should just
I think that there's two ways to go about it. Is that if Liverpool didn't offer him the money, then he leaves. Understandable, because he thinks in himself, and he's right to think about it. Because, like you said, he's won everything right before the age of 24. He has the right to have more money. If he wants 350 bags, he wants more money, right? But the thing is, the second way to go about it is that Liverpool say offers him 750,000 a week, right, which is an outstanding amount that will never happen, but 750,000 a week, for an example, right? If he still rejected that, then he really wants to go. That's when he really wants to.
Yeah.
Who would reject 750 bags? No one.
Yeah.
He wants to leave. He don't want to play for Liverpool no more. He hasn't got the passion to play for Liverpool no more. He doesn't play for the badge no more. Basically, what I'm saying is, So, there's two ways of going about it. For me, if it does go the first way, like if Liverpool doesn't offer him more money, it's Liverpool's fault. We don't blame Trent then. I don't think his legacy will be crumbled as much. I still think it will be a little bit damaged, but I don't think it will be over. But I think the second option is where Liverpool offer him the money, but he still doesn't want to stay. That's when his legacy proper crumbles because he doesn't want to play.
I agree. I totally agree. But do you think, Totes, that he's worth 350 bags a week? Because I think he is. Yeah.
I think he's won everything in the game, right, before 24. Of course, this is one of his worst seasons, in my opinion. I don't think he's been before.
He's off.
Up and down season. But look, he helped in the Champions League. He took that corner and he got us to the Champions League. He got us through. Took corner taken quickly, and he took it quickly to Origi, and he got us through, beat Barcelona. He helped us so much times. So yes, he is deserved of 350 bags a month.
I'm just saying, just pay him his money. Just pay him 350 bags, right? So all right then, my friend. Yeah, all right then. Here's 350 bags, and see what he says. I bet you any money if Liverpool say and they yeah, we're paying 350 bags, or even if Liverpool said, all right, you know, we can't do a 350, but we'll pay you 300,000. I bet you will take that. You will take 300,000.
Yeah,
you will take 300,000. You know, say like come to negotiate, right? With this and then we crunch the numbers and this and that, right? And we try to meet your demands, but we can't meet 350. But you know what? We can do 300. Yeah. If Liverpool come out and if it come out and then they offered that 300 grand, right? And you didn't take it, well then you know. You know what I mean? Then you
at the moment,
they were like,
right?
Transfer window's open.
Yeah,
been open 1 hour. 1 hour.
Yeah.
Been open 1 hour.
At the moment, 108. He's on £180,000 a week, and I'm sure he wants more than that. You know, Salah's up there in the 350s, right? If Trent wants 350, or even in that 300 bracket. We need to offer him that money.
I'm paying 300 no more.
If we offer him lower than that, he'll feel insulted. He'll think,
yeah. But Salah, look, yeah, but Salah's got, you know, Salah's different, isn't it? When Salah got his contract, yeah, he's like a winger and he was banging goals. No disrespect to Trent. Don't get me wrong, he's one of the greatest passers of the game, creator, but he's a right back, isn't he? He's a right back. He's not like he's a centre back, or you know what I mean. He's a full back. So look, I think he's special. He's not like any other full back in the world. He comes and he can create goals, and he scores occasionally as well. Especially that banger he done the other day. But £300,000 is a lot of money. You know,
no, that's what I'm trying to say.
That's a lot of money. I'd pay that. I'd
no, but what I'm trying to say,
no
if they came to him,
300.
Yeah, came to him and said to him, look, we cannot give you 350 grand a week. We can't give you 350 grand, but we can give you 300,000. Yeah. I say to I think he should take it. He should take it.
Say if you never know. Say if you found out that he never and he went to Real Madrid, would you look at him?
Well, then you have to say he's bang out of order. You have to say
exactly. That's what I'd say.
You have to. But the thing is about it. The only reason that Salah got that 350,000 and they rising to sort of like 400,000 because they knew at that time and they wasn't going to pay Mane the same or even remotely to it, yeah. And Mane and they was cocking up numbers at the day just as much as Salah, and he's even doing better than Salah at that time, yeah. And Salah asked for that money there. Salah asked for a pay rise, and they was thinking, look, out of the two of you, only one of you is going to get it. Only one is going to get it, and they decided on Salah. So that's when obviously Mane went to Bayern Munich, and now he's in Saudi. But they wasn't going to pay two people at the day high wages. And the thing is about it, they could have. They had the money to do that. They had the money to pay sort of like Salah 350 grand a week and Mane 350 grand a week. Because those at the day were your two stars. Those are your two stars of the of your league, and those are the ones that was clocking up the numbers for you. But one got sacrificed and everything like that. Do you know what I mean? So I actually see it might actually go the same way. One has to get sacrificed. One has to get sacrificed, and who it's gonna be, we don't know because for all sense of purposes, like everybody's looking at Trent because like Real Madrid are putting out this and that and everything that and rare. Everybody's looking at Trent, right? But it could turn out and everything that Salah goes. It could turn out that Virgil van Dijk goes.
Yeah.
I don't know who's gonna go. I don't know. I don't know who's gonna go. I can tell you who I don't want to go. I said I don't want Salah to go and I don't want Virgil to go. If we can,
I don't want none to go.
I don't. Yeah, obviously, but I'm about if I had to. Look, one of them's gonna go in it. They're not gonna. I don't think they're gonna sign all three. I just don't think they're gonna do it.
But they can.
They can. I know, but I don't think they won't. I don't think
they won't. They won't because they won't. Because they are bastards. They're charlatans.
You're gonna do the chat, TOTO.
I'll do the chat.
They do charlatans. I think it's where it says we ain't signing anyone in the window hammer. After that one,
Yeah, I don't really think we're going to sign anyone either, man, because it's just it's like you said, it's traditional FSG, man. Like every single year, with rumors, speculation after speculation, journalists after journalists, and we sign no one. Just the way it is. We always get hijacked in deals, and FSG are thinking, nah, I don't want to offer more money because of the tight pockets. I just want 3 points on Sunday solo. 3 points, yeah. 3 points is the most. We're gonna put our hands closer and closer to that league, man, because we are close. But we just need to. I don't think we're going to win it yet. I see lots of people online saying, "Oh, yeah, we're going to win this. We're going to win this." Right?
Win what?
The Premier League. I'm not there yet. Look, we could be.
I'm not. No,
but I'm nowhere near there yet.
I said it. We're in a good place, but I'll see how it happens.
It was mid-season or coming towards the end of the season, mid-season, and I would say
we're halfway through the season now, so
right, halfway through the season. But I'm saying like
at the end of January, see where we are.
Yeah. At towards the end of January, if we still got a similar gap or even larger gap, I'll say yeah.
Then yeah.
Don't matter if it's a 7-0, Jamie 1-0 win. Yeah, like I said, well, I don't care what the scoreline is. Of course, I want to score 10, but all I care about is the 3 points someone in that league. I think we've already responded to that. Do you man think Jude? Yes, I do.
Yeah,
I do. Fully do. The good
100.
friends over there in England, they're probably on the phone to each other every single day saying, "Oh, just come to Madrid. Just come to Madrid." I think it's like that. In my opinion, I think Jude is part influencing the deal. They're good friends, and that's my thoughts about it.
Yeah, man. That's it then, really. That's all we can really going to talk about. It's after 2 o'clock in the morning. But yeah, I just wanted to do this video, man. I wanted to do the first video with all three of us. First video of 2025. We know it's in the bag, and I know look, we're all passionate about the club, and we've all got our opinions at the end of the day. But we're going to see how this plays out with the club, and we're going to see how it plays out. I'm going to stick to what I said from the beginning of this fiasco. I said that I would like all three of them to stay. But in an ideal world, if I had to pick two, if I had to sacrifice one, it would be Trent, because I think Trent's the easiest to replace out of all three of them. And if he does go, I don't care. If he stays, I'm good with it. I don't care if he goes. That's what I'm trying to say.
If Trent goes, right, we've got a class right back. We've got Conor Bradley.
That's what I said. This is what I said before. I said this at the beginning of the season. So Conor Bradley's a good little defender, and he showed how good he was when he broke up Mbappe.
Yeah, he's a good defender. The only thing I'm worried about with Conor Bradley, he's a good defender. Don't get me wrong. Is that one and day sort of like is making him bust too quick, pause, and the other one is don't laugh like that. You know what I mean? That's true, isn't it? You know what I mean? Yeah, so like another one is the fact that they sort of like his injury records look a bit kind of shaky so far. But like, you know, at the end of it, to be honest, and then day right, to be honest, if you ask me, I don't want Trent to leave. I don't want Trent to leave.
No, I don't want him to leave. No.
What I'm trying to say is that I don't want him to leave, and I would care if he did leave. I would care.
I wouldn't. That's the difference. See, me and you agree on most of it. It's just the last part. I don't want him to leave, but if he leaves, I don't care. Because you know why? No one's bigger than the club. No one's bigger than the club. No one's bigger than the club.
I know you're saying no one's bigger than the club, and that should be never be.
Yeah, but that's his choice. If he wants to leave, that's his choice.
Yeah, but
that's his choice, you know. Gerrard never left, you know. Everyone was after Gerrard. Real Madrid, Chelsea. I think Mourinho tried to go for him when he was at Chelsea as well. And Gerrard stays because you know why? He said the love for the club is more than more.
You know what it is? The only thing about that solo,
he could have left though.
The only thing about that, right, is what people gotta realise, right, with that Trent Gerrard situation. Number one, he actually handed in the transfer request. You cannot forget that.
Yeah, but he didn't go.
Number two, the only reason that he pulled it back because them gangster man from Liverpool said like
I know what happened. Yeah. They was gonna bomb his house and his family.
And if you do go somewhere,
I know we're gonna mess you up.
That's gonna happen. You know what I mean?
I know. I remember at the time. I remember at the time.
Right. So
my brother used to say to me.
The only why I would care, just a quick one, because I know we gotta go. Why I would care is because of that I know that FSG or Liverpool, whoever does the thing for the contracts, right?
Yeah.
Haven't worked hard enough in sorting out the contract. However, if they offering the money that he wants, but he still wants to go, well then
I know. That's what I'm saying. At the end of the day, right, it's his choice. It's his choice at the end of the day. If he wants to leave, that's his choice. Obviously, they're not offering no stupid change. He's on 220. He's on 180 now, isn't it? He's been on that for ages. He's on 180. He's on 180 a month. Yeah, I mean a week. So if they bump it to 300, he still turns it down. That's his choice. He wants to leave.
Oh yeah. Oh, for sure.
I can't see a problem.
For sure.
This is what I'm saying. If he leaves, I don't really care because I know we could probably get someone in. So maybe not as good as Trent, but someone to fill it in, to fill that void. That's what I think. I'm not really bothered. The one I'll come out and publicly be worried about is VVD and Salah. Them two, right? If they did leave, I would be a bit upset over that because that would be if that like that. What did he say in the chat room? Because if Mo Salah, he said if Mo Salah and Virgil leaves, we're cooked. There, right there. Yeah. If Salah, he can solo. If we lose VVD, we're cooked. If we lose them two and keep Trent, I ain't gonna be happy. That's all I'm saying. Because then we will be cooked. Then you'll see. So it is what it is, man. We've had our little 1 hour debate. It was good. I'm glad that you came on short notice, Rod. New Year's Eve was our man. Big up.
Bless up, King.
So man, the next time we're going to be on is going to be when did Liverpool play?
See, but I got a show on Thursday. I want you mans to come on.
Yeah, you told me about it. What time?
I'm going to do it for 10 o'clock.
All right, and that's fine. But what I'm saying is, our next show is going to be on Saturday. I'm not doing nothing to Saturday now. I'm having a few days off. I'm going to reset, man. It's New Year now. I've just been making bare thumbnails, so I'm going to reset now to Saturday, and I'm going to do the player lineup for the Man United game, and then Sunday's the game, innit?
Yeah, I'm going to do watch along for that. Well,
yeah. Same old, the watch alongs and that. We'll do all that. So. Let me know about that show tomorrow.
Yeah, because what it is, a day off tomorrow, today, day off today, and then what it is, the show, obviously, my show is going to be on Thursday, 10 o'clock, so we'll just do that, and then...
So your show now is on Thursday, that's tomorrow?
Yeah, tomorrow, Thursday.
Okay, so it's a nice day, a day's rest today, nothing, and then Thursday you show. Yeah, no problem, bro, no problem.
Yeah, I'll send that 2 man still on... Yeah, man, love and respect. Happy New Year and all that.
Yeah, man. Happy New Year. Look, we're all passionate about it, and we know. At the end of the day, we just want Liverpool just to go and get it over the line, man. I'm on about the league, man. We just need to get the league over the line, man. I would take the hit, man. I would win the league this year and don't win it for 4 years. You get me? I'll take the hit because when we get that league, we're on 20 league titles, bro. I'm sick of people saying it's another thing. What annoys me when people say. One Man City fan said the other day, not to me, to someone Liverpool fan, and he didn't retaliate. He didn't say nothing. He says, congratulations, you'll be a second Premier League title. No, 20 titles because it's a different name. How many times have they changed the Carabao Cup name? It still means the same, innit? They just changed the name. That's all it was. The same teams were there, and they just changed the name. So I hate when people, 19 league titles were done before, don't mean nothing. They just try and do that. That's what I don't like about it. But
you know why they say that, Solo?
They're jealous.
Because they've only been relevant in this era.
Yeah, that's it.
They wasn't relevant before. They've only been relevant in this era. So they have to hype up now. You know what I mean?
There you go.
You know what I'm saying?
Is Arsenal playing today?
Yeah, today.
They're playing on New Year's Day?
Yeah, they play tonight.
Bun that. You know I'm watching.
You know what it is? Yeah. Do you know what it is? Yeah.
Brentford's gonna win, bro.
No, you know what it is? Arsenal's actually away. I'm sure Arsenal's away.
They are away. It's the way around, bro. They are away. It's Brentford.
Yeah, they are, aren't they?
Yeah.
I reckon Brentford could do them,
I think it's gonna be a draw. Let me just check it and make sure it's away. Double check. Yeah, away today, 5:30 away.
Is it 5:30?
Yeah.
Oh,
So then get no New Year celebrations like Liverpool and that, innit? They got the worst schedule, man. They got to play 2 games in 3 days, you know. 2 games in 3 days.
Bitch.
And we're only playing 1. Beat that. If they drop points, yeah. You know, if Arsenal drop, if they drop points in the next 2 games, just say they draw this one and lose this one, yeah, and Chelsea draw, you might as well just give us the league. Yeah. It's a wrap then. Then you're looking at 13, 14 point gap. Then you might as well just say, yeah, take it.
You know,
there's no way we're going to drop all them points.
If Brentford win tomorrow, right?
Then you're becoming a wrap.
I'm going to do the conga around the block where I live.
Yo, my God, I can imagine that now. It goes, let's hope Arsenal drop points, and I want to see AFTV meltdown Uncle Rods. Oh, Rods is going down there. If we win the league,
down there, bro.
He's going down there with the league.
I'm taking bare man's with me, you know.
You know what? You know what's gonna. Yeah, all right, I'm there, man. You remember that time, yeah? You remember that time when you see what's his name? Imagine you see Robbie interviewing someone there, and he goes, "Oh, lads, what do you think about Liverpool winning the league? We tried our best." And all you see behind him, Rod's like, "Ah!" You see Rod doing that behind him. That's it. Who's that bad man there who runs through that with his Liverpool top? Liverpool.
I go, Liverpool.
Yeah, that's the one. You won't
did you hear that song that Thing said and sent today in the group? The McAllister song.
Nah, what group? What?
Check it out, man. Check it out.
Your group.
Yeah, I'll send it to you.
All right.
It's good. It's really good.
Yeah, is it funny?
No, it's really good. McAllister song. It is really good. I played it about 5 times today. You know what I mean?
They should make one of them, though, man.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, and I'm off then. See you later, guys. I'm gonna big up.
Love and respect, man. Love and respect.
Before we go. Yeah, that's the end of the video. Happy New Year to everybody. That was the debate about Liverpool. What we think about Trent Alexander, if he's going to leave or stays, whatever. Either way, look, if he stays, I'm happy. I will be happy if he stays, but if he decides to leave Liverpool and take his ball and go home, as the famous The Rock said in WWE when he was talking about Stone Cold Steve Austin, take his ball and go home. If he wants to do that and go home to Real Madrid, that's his choice as well. That's his prerogative. But at the end of the day, I don't care either way. If he stays, I'm happy. And if he goes, I don't care. Either way. If he stays, it's good. And if he leaves, I don't care. Most important thing to me is VVD and Salah signing those contracts, because without them two, we are cooked. So big up to everybody. Happy New Year. And for all those people that doubted Liverpool and said that we were going to drop out and we weren't going to get anywhere, this is for all you mans.
Where's your big mouth now? Where's your big fucking fat mouth now?